I'm Julie Bartke with Session Update. On Wednesday afternoon, the House approved the Conference Committee report on the Women's Economic Security Act. One provision in the governor's budget proposal would also assist in the economic security of women and families. Revenue Commissioner Myron Frans explains exactly what that is and provides us with an update on the progress of the Tax Conference Committee.
One of the things that we're talking about right now in the Conference Committee, the House has some proposals to increase property tax refunds for homeowners and renters, and also for ag homesteads or agricultural homesteads. And the Senate is working on some provisions that would provide for some business tax relief for sales tax payments that have been accelerated in the past. That's kind of a budget one-time fix. So there's a lot of different provisions being talked about, but nothing big has been decided at this point yet in the Tax Conference Committee.
Where does the governor stand? Would he prefer the 3% one-time increase to a property tax refund, or would he prefer this extension of the sales tax exemption for local units of government?
Well, the governor did propose a sales tax exemption for local units of government. That was in his original bill, so he still supports that. His primary proposal, though, would be the expansion of the child and dependent care credit. He talked about that in the State of the State. He mentioned it in a letter to the legislators on Monday, and he's mentioned it in leader negotiations. He's very serious about the fact that we need to do something about the rising cost of child and dependent care credit. Right now in Minnesota, that's one of the fastest growing costs around. And I think one of the things, I think the average child care cost per year is like over $10,000 a year. The expansion of the child care credit would increase the credit per family for 1 and 2 children, and it would also expand the income range. Right now in Minnesota, the child and dependent care credit starts phasing out at $25,000 of income and is completely phased out with $39,000. Under the governor's new proposal he just made on Sunday that I proposed to the conference committee, the phase out would begin at $70,000 for one child and stop at about $82,000, and it would go from $70,000 to $92,000 for 2 children. So it's a really great opportunity, very progressive, but to help really relieve the cost for child and dependent care.
You're making a great case here for us. How's it going inside the conference committee with that particular provision?
Well, on Sunday I spent a considerable amount of time making the proposal and discussing it, and I think there was a lot of recognition that it's great policy, that we really do want it. It's progressive, it provides money to those people who really can use it, and it's really great for working mothers. I think about 73% of mothers are working outside the home now, and that's down. It used to be 77%. So there really is a women's economic security aspect to this, and as well as progressive. So I made the pitch as strong as I could. They indicated, the conferees were appreciative of the information, but they haven't accepted it at this point.
Now you can follow the progress of the Conference Committee negotiations and other Senate activity by following us on our website, our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter accounts.